about sex. As usual, me, your host, Coco, and today we have two amazing guests. One of them, she has been here already. You know already. You definitely know what I'm talking about because you're seeing her. But if you just joined us, this is Pulse Ghana. You should leave your comments by telling us your thought and your understanding of our topic today. Today we are talking about submissive and dominant. A man and a woman who is submissive, more submissive, and who is dominant. You know what I'm trying to say. Please, if you're home and you are watching us right now, tell a friend to join us. So I'm going to allow our guests to introduce themselves. Then after that, we'll go for style of the week. So good evening, guys.
Good evening.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
We're good.
I miss you.
I miss you too, baby. You know as usual, right? Okay, you see she's telling me she misses me. So I'm going to allow her to introduce herself. Please, can you tell us who you are?
My name is AJ Pounds, and you don't need to be told, baby.
I know.
An actress, commercial model, student, mother, and a lover, entertainer. Anything.
Anything that comes, right? Okay, so can you tell us who you are?
Yeah, I'm Jeffrey Amwa, and well, I'm not into the media business. I'm not an actor. I'm a web and software developer by profession, and basically, I think that's my whole life.
Oh, that's
But you
life.
look like an actor.
Yeah, seriously, with the hair, right? Oh, okay. So
James
me,
Bond,
as usual. So me, as usual, I'm Coco, your host. I don't have to tell
Why
you.
you say Coco? You make it sound like some plantain chips. Coco.
Oh, wow, she's plantain tips.
Coco.
Really?
A bigger one.
Coco, Kira. Okay, so we are moving straight to style of the week. Style of the week today, we're talking about wheelbarrow. If you watch it on your screens right now, I'm sure you're watching the image there. That's wheelbarrow, and you know how I don't know how to describe this particular one. I don't know whether if you're thick, whether you can do this particular demonstration.
You kill the man.
Kill the man, doesn't
Yes.
you
They're already arguing about killing somebody.
You kill the
so
man.
it's like the woman bending down and the man being behind, and probably if you could lift your legs one leg.
I like that word.
If
No.
you could lift.
Shut demonstrate for them.
No, don't demonstrate it. You start doing stuff. Okay, why don't you go and demonstrate
See.
first?
You can hold something.
Okay.
Why don't you hold my legs?
See,
So you see,
the position itself is not looking like.
Your
Look,
legs
Yeah,
will be like
yeah.
that. The guy will be holding your legs and telling.
yeah, you start from there. Okay, so that is wheelbarrow, please. I can't do this one. I can bounce
You
the legs,
can.
but I can't lift. I can lift one leg, but not both legs.
Hey.
hello,
Yes.
ma. If I
Within
don't
brain.
come home tonight, please know it's not my fault. This
So
is
it's
a
whose fault,
disclaimer.
Okay.
It is not my fault.
It's not your fault. I can see it's not your fault. So guys, if you just join us, let's talk about sex on Pulse Ghana. So I'm going to dive straight into our talk, but I hope you saw the style of the week, and I hope you can practice this, but please be careful. If you're thick and heavy like me, be careful
Live your
before
life.
you practice something like that. Be fit and know that you can lift both hands.
You need to explore.
Both legs that your partner can help you do. If you can, please try one. If you can't try the one, so please just don't lift both legs. Just bow as usual, and you could work on it as usual. So you're
Just go
going straight
simple. Missionary style. Look, don't kill
What is
yourself.
missionary?
to- Sorry,
Don't kill.
guys.
Look, don't kill yourself.
Someone like
If
you
you
should do the whole very well because you are strong.
Do you know what someone like me
Six
can do?
packs.
Hey, they're stopping with the packs, please. Let's go to the house. These two people just and everything for us. So going straight to you, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
And dominant and submissive in the bedroom. If we say dominant and submissive, definitely. Before we ask, I'm going to explain who a dominant is and who a submissive person is, but I'm going to allow them to tell us what it really means. What does dominant and submissive mean to you?
Dominance and then submissiveness. Well, to me, it's the spice
Okay.
in sexual relationships. I mean, somebody has to initiate for the other one to follow. And the whole thing about dominance and submission is all psychological, it's all mental. Your ability to be creative as to how you wish to dominate your sexual partner, to give him or her that spice that he or she is looking for in a sexual relationship. To me, I would say that's what it is. It's the formula for the spice. The recipe for the spice.
We have juicy words that don't
Really?
The formula for the spice.
No
Jesus.
easy.
No easy. AJ, As usual. Tell us.
For being submissive in the bedroom, I think you being not too adamant, but you being the recipient, you being calm, and then like obey before complain kind of person, kind of thing, and be dominant. You know, you initiate, like he said, you initiate the whole thing. Charlie, you really want to get into his pants or her pants, and then you know, like just squeeze the person, squeeze the juice and everything out of the person.
That's true.
So I think with the
She's dangerous. So.
She's scared of me.
Sexy, yeah.
Squeeze the juice out
like
of the person.
Like when they will say, squeeze my tomato, fire now.
Now what squeezing tomato da?
Swear.
After squeezing tomato, do you know what it looks like?
Hey, be there. Squeeze them.
You see what he's trying to say? AJ,
so being submissive in bed is like, can I go straight?
Yeah, straight.
Okay, so being submissive in the bedroom is like, mostly I see men to be submissive, especially when he's honey and he's hard on, and he really needs to enter that hole, and Charlie, if he needs to beg you safe, he will do it. Just
that's why the promises comes in.
That one is blackmail. It's not about being submissive. That is blackmail.
On the part of the men, when he's hard on and he wants to look, that is where he will tell you all the sweet things in the world.
Exactly my point. It's blackmail. That's the opportunity the ladies also use to ask everything. Look. My friend said, look, when you're having sex, gag your mouth. Don't make promises. Because now he owes 3 ladies, 3 cars, 3 houses.
Jesus. The guy is dead already. Okay, so going straight to you
guys.
All
because of that hole.
Going straight to you guys on Facebook. Moro Musa says, And Eric Edunyaku says, hi, Eric. Darko Isaac says, you look pretty. I don't know which one. I'm sure you're talking about AJ. AJ, he's trying to tell you that you look so pretty.
Thank you.
Musa Latif says, hi, guys. So, hi to you, Musa. Darko Isaac says, when are you coming to Medina again? Hey, Isaac, I'll definitely come to Medina. All of us will come to Medina on Tuesday to do Works for Fly for Monday when they're doing TYS. So, okay, that's there for you, Isaac. And Nana Ekia Mengo says, you people look awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's just looking amazing as usual. She's always killing me with her combinations, you know. And Jeremy is here killing us. So, moving straight to our next question. AJ, I want to find out from you. Who would you describe as a dominant or a submissive person?
Not in the bedroom.
In the bedroom.
Okay, for being, like I said earlier, you see, when a man really wants it, when he's hard on, my dear, that moment, most men are submissive. Even when the lady is not, you see, most ladies are not too, even if she's honey and she wants to, you know, get chopped, she doesn't even like initiate. Most of it, especially in that part of the world, in Africa, in Ghana here, it is hard, very difficult for a lady to tell a man, I'm hard on, like I'm honey and I want you to touch me here and there. Okay. Most of us are like, hey, because can you feel I'm too spoiled or that kind of person? So the ladies are mostly dominant. The ladies are a bit. She wants it though, but she's a bit. She wants to like ask him to survey to see the mood. But with a man, since he wants it, he will do anything
to get it.
Anything.
Okay.
With the sweet words, with the promises, with.
But
some of them, you even send him, you go.
Okay. Hey, just to get there.
Hey, especially if that place is on fire. It's
hey, Jesus.
What did he eat that night?
Okay, Jeffrey, please tell us, how would you describe a dominant or a submissive person?
A dominant and submissive person? Simple, but not so simple, my dear.
Okay.
Because most guys, like she said, when they are hard on, they practically beg, but they always want to put up this face of authority, like, I'm the man, so I want it, yes, but I don't have to demand for it.
Okay.
It's like I just have to rope her into it.
Okay.
But the ladies, when they want it, they expect you to know. They expect you to see the signs.
Okay.
You're wrong.
I'm saying this after look,
For the ladies, no.
They expect you.
It's hard for ladies. These days, these
expect you
days,
to
some
see the
girls
signs.
give you some signs. Initially, our mothers will tell you it is even hard. You see, the only thing you know is your husband just bounce on you and then he's doing
You
whatever.
must always be ready.
Okay.
But nowadays, you see, they expect you to see the sign and say, "Oh, Kofi, my hair ready."
Okay.
Oh, this
So-
is
That is
Better-
with recent women.
Exactly, because for example, you go out with your lady. The place you are in is vibrant, is there's life in it. And then all of a sudden she's tipsy and then she's pressuring you to yen coffee. That is something they didn't say.
that one is true.
You can't do it where you are doing, like where you are.
Yeah.
She's not ready for that.
She's not ready.
There are some women.
Okay.
Even though it's
wherever,
like 9.
anywhere. Nigerian man will say anywhere.
Hey.
Massa, pants down.
AJ, the way I walk here.
Oh,
She has done it.
Oh, of course, experience.
It's the best teacher.
I don't see why I should have. Hey, when I need it, sometimes you don't even need, see. That is why you need to wear jeans strings.
Okay.
You see, when you are ready, easy penetration. You just turn it and then.
Things are.
Okay. We call it sideways.
Okay, guys.
Shifting.
This is a new term for you, sideways. So they say easy and also okay, so going back to Facebook, Dennis Sam says, "Nice, you guys are funny." Yes, we are, but I hope you'll be able to learn one or two things from today's show.
Like sideways.
Yes. Theophilus Nana means
so if you're a girl and you're out with your guy, just say Kofu the bomb sideways.
Sideways.
You don't say.
I'll try that today. I'll
sideways. What?
Sideways.
Sideways.
Okay.
Shifting line.
Okay. Theophilus says, "I'm watching you guys live in New York. Thank you so much for joining us, Theophilus." Ibrahim Adi says, "This is suicidal." This is so suicidal.
I know, right?
I hope you learned something. And Theophilus is saying again, this is below belt massa. There is time for everything on earth. Yes, so this is time for let's talk about sex. So I hope you join us and call your friends to join you too. Bobby Wilson says spice. Spice, spice, sweetheart. This is sugar and spice. So yeah, another Theophilus, another Mensa is saying more vim to your elbows, guys. Yeah. Thank you so much. So to you. Jeffrey, I want to find out from you, what qualities do men actually portray to show that they are being dominant in the bedroom?
Well, there's so many positions that would give the man power over the ladies. Okay. In my younger days, I chanced upon Kama Sutra. I heard it in a movie and then I researched like what's Kama Sutra. Yeah. And looking at the whole history about Kama Sutra.
It's a kingdom on its own.
Exactly. But you see, the way it came about is quite funny. Yeah. It's from the Indian culture. But you see, in India, the kind of marriages they have. The Indian society is not a free society that the guy can meet the lady under some tree in moonlight, a mango tree, and then talk and all that. You have to wait till you're of age. Then both families would discuss and then they just push you two into a bedroom, husband and wife. Yeah, that's so you barely know someone, you're practically living with a stranger for the first time. And if you don't take care, most of the ladies stay years without giving birth. Wow. So in a way, the man isn't really interested because look, he loves another lady, but his family has pushed him to marry you. So some Indians say some old man somewhere decided to formulate an idea, a way of life to give ladies that power over men in the bedroom. That's why in India, men don't go for lessons in Kama Sutra. It's the woman. It's the woman. That's true. It's the woman. I learned something. I learned something. And at the end of the day, like of all the styles in the Kama Sutra book, majority of them are giving men the upper hand. Whoa. Because the main purpose of the woman is to pull the man in, is to seduce him into having sex. And at the end of the day, just you're the wife, so you just have to give her. So in a way, it's saving the marriage, giving the woman the power to save the marriage, but not giving her enough power to put her above men in society. That's true. So the woman only has the power over the man in the bedroom. That's why they say, look, Akufado will stand anywhere and say anything, but at the end of the day,
that's what I mean.
at the end of the day,
He's
not the one with the real power.
I know.
He's not the one with the real power.
All right. So AJ, to you, what qualities do certain women or we women possess to give us for us to be dominant in the bedroom?
Let's say this sugar mommy thing, when she's a bit grown up, when she's got her own cash, and then she calls the shots, she wants you to give her this and that.
Women empowerment.
Women empowerment. She tells you, I want you to go down on me, and you're standing there. She's like, yeah, go down on me. You gonna do that.
Okay.
You came here saying that you were sick, you were weak. Are you sure?
when
I'm
I
beginning
see
to
the
doubt
camera,
that
when I see the camera,
a new level. I know, right?
Okay, so when she's got that hand over the man, sometimes she's a bit dominant.
Okay.
And when she knows, okay, I really want this thing at this point in time, and the man probably might not be in the mood.
Okay.
If she's like me,
yeah,
gentlemen, you need to be hard on.
Hey,
is that saying?
Must always be ready.
Yeah.
When I'm honey and I need you there, please,
you have to be.
You have to be.
But
I don't just go for it and just say, hey man, no. Give the person some signs, some BJ, and give him those signs, those signs should be very, very visible.
Okay.
For him to know, hey, I want you.
I want you.
Yeah.
But I also think that, to you guys, I also think that for a woman to be submissive, I think the reason why women are always, some societies, or let's say some men say, oh, Emma, they don't always want to be dominant. They're always submissive in the bedroom. They always want to be submissive. I'm not going to go to the culture aspect of it, which we'll talk about very soon. But I think we are used to being lazy. Let me just say some women. Let me put it this way.
How do you mean lazy?
Wait, let me say this. Some women are used to being lazy in the sense. Let me finish. When they are with their man and they
let me
know,
give you the difference.
Wait, when they know that, or let's say the man does this particular stuff to me that I enjoy, why should I come and sit on top of you?
I get what you mean.
You get what I'm saying?
And let me add up to what you're saying.
That is not selfish.
No, that's being selfish.
Let me tell you.
Remember the experience.
You are being selfish. Wait.
You see,
because you know that if he's hitting your G-spot, he has a particular position to hit your G-spot.
Okay.
You always want to go there quickly enough, so you are actually focusing on yourself.
Okay.
You are being selfish.
You think
you're
probably being selfish, but let's just say if a young lady meets a sugar daddy and she knows I'm going in there for cash, so let me go satisfy this man and get my look, whatever that anything this man will say, this girl's gonna do it. But this is the same girl who will meet her boyfriend and she knows this guy can really satisfy me. He knows how to touch me. He knows my business.
I share a different point of view on her on the sugar daddy issue.
Let her finish.
Okay, so when she knows, okay, this guy can do this and that for me, she won't even wait. Like you said, why should I even go like sit on you and do this thing? Meanwhile, this same young lady, this same terrible girl will go sit on one old man and kill this man.
Is it only with old men?
Oh, kill this man dead. Knowing very well she needs some cash. And
shabu. Okay, so
saying with a sugar daddy, the lady will be submissive because she needs money from him, so she'll do anything he wants. Well, that might be true to some extent, but you see, knowledge is power.
Okay.
The moment you know that, okay, this man has kapa in missionary, in doggy, but as soon as I go cowgirl on him, he can't last 5 minutes. So, I don't know how whether it's just some guilt tripping or something. As soon as it gets in there, you need the money quickly.
Yeah.
So as soon as possible,
you just do the cowgirl.
5 minutes, get the money and go. So you are forcing yourself to be dominant.
Okay.
Even though the man actually has what it takes to make him dominant because he's the sugar daddy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the big daddy, he's the papa. You have to be the puppy, the little one. Anything he wants, he calls on you at 12 p.m.
And you are there.
Okay.
But now you've made yourself the dominant one.
That's true. So going straight to you guys back on Facebook, Faustina then says, very educative program. Thank you so much. Theophilus says, I'm killing the bottom after the hard day's work with you guys. Hit the high notes, guys. I'll give you a yeah over there. So Jude says, hello, my dear love. Oh, hello to you too. Kojo Emmanuel says,
which of them?
Love, all of us love.
I can't be part of the guy. I can't
Kojo,
be part.
it doesn't matter. Kojo says, oh, nice. Kweku says, wow, sideways. Yes, I hope you learned that one, sideways. In Nacho Kelechi says, viewing from PH City, more of this. Kudos. Yes.
I guess.
Charleston Tay says, did my sister want to say women don't give signs when they need sex?
I said most of them.
Thank
okay,
you.
can you throw more light on that?
Most of them are kind of reluctant when she really needs it because of our culture, especially married women.
Okay.
See, before marriage, she's all sexy and all romantic, but after marriage, she goes like, he'll come back to me. So she won't even dare her looks, her sexiness.
She lets herself go.
Of course.
Okay.
Okay, so that thing it doesn't help. It doesn't help at all. No. You should give him signs. Okay. My dear, put on your sexy nightie. Look sexy. Get your shommy. Look sweet. You have to put your
and the man comes over.
It's true.
When a man comes home and he's
take a
tired,
see,
after eating, and he can't even work, and he just slams on the bed, your night's
no. Sometimes I disagree with you. Sometimes the man might be tired, but looking at you, how delicious you look. Oh my,
delicious.
He's married to you.
Food.
Look, he's married.
Yeah.
You are delicious today. You'll be delicious tomorrow.
Are you sure?
You look delicious today. Tomorrow you'll still be there.
Okay, we'll continue with our discussion. If you just joined us, this is Paul's Ghana. Let's talk about sex. If you just joined us, please tell us your thought and opinion on our topic today, and call a friend to tell a friend that we are doing Let's Talk About Sex. So AJ, I want to find out from you. We always have this notion that men are the ones that take care of the womb, and men are the ones that take care of the woman. Our families, we always hear this coming from. So far as you're a Ghanaian, you'll be hearing much of that. So tell me, AJ, is it really okay, or true, very true, that men are dominant in the bedroom, since we are always hearing that men are bosses?
These days men are, but Charlie, the girls of today are trying harder to be dominant in the bedroom.
Okay.
Don't be dominant, be there. Don't be dominant and be there.
Okay. 19
years, 18 years girl will shake off that thing from your husband's side and you'll be there crying. Wait till again if you are not dominant in bed.
Okay.
My sister, you see, I understand the culture, you need to be, you see, be the sweet hall in the bedroom for the man, for your husband. I always put this thing. You won't die. That man paid your bride price. That man is taking care of you. Sometimes, most times, women push their men to these women. Trust me. You say, do your best, and the good Lord will do the rest. Try. Fuck the hell out of this man. Hey. Do you know?
Do your best, and the good Lord will do the rest.
Open and close.
Be dominant. Let him know.
I was watching this season movie Lucifer. He says he doesn't understand when people have sex, they call God's name. God has nothing to do with this.
So Jesus. Okay, so coming from you, Jeffrey, why do you think there is this notion, we perceive that men are dominant in the bedroom? Is there an iota of truth in this?
The only truth is we're in Africa, where everything is extreme right or extreme left. There's no in between. You're either good or bad. You can't be both. And in this part of the world, I mean, you can be in an area like Dansuman 10 years, and you come out one day and you see a lady in the street and be like, so you've been living in this house for
I get that.
all this while.
And you just didn't notice, right?
Someone said this to me yesterday.
Do you go to school? Do you even go to the market?
Okay.
Do you guys have church in your house? Do you come as in? There was a day I was coming home from work. I got home quite early that day.
Okay.
And I saw a nice, fair lady. I think she was in the house alone babysitting. She came to drive the little ones inside. And she went inside herself. And before going, she looked around to see if anyone was coming. I was like, this is how the ladies have been brought up. To hide themselves in the house. So that character, I mean, somebody who you make your child become an introvert.
Okay. Okay.
Naturally, she'll grow up becoming submissive because there are very few things she would know.
Okay, so AJ, you're going to answer me that one just as you said, but I want to find out. I should have asked this question earlier. Men and women, which one of us is dominant in the bedroom? AJ?
It depends.
Answer is straight. In that part of the world, it's
let me answer. See,
okay.
I disagree with him.
Okay.
Look, I was brought up to be an introvert, but I am an extreme extrovert.
Opposite.
No matter
she
what
was
you do
brought
to
up
it.
in the technological era. With your phone, you can be introverted
No, I wasn't
physically,
brought up that
but
way.
with your phone,
Okay.
I wasn't
with
brought
your
up that
phone,
way. I was supposed to be indoors almost every time. My siblings are very calm, and for them, they followed up. But me, no.
At
age 10, I knew national theatre. I could go to Kida Fest. I could go out. Look, excursion.
So you were a rebel.
My brother, whatever you do to me, I'll come out.
Okay, AJ. Men and women, which one of us are dominant in the bedroom? Or see, I want to crawl, so I want to find out. Guys, tell us. Leave your comments. Tell us your thoughts.
For me, I'm mostly dominant.
You're dominant.
I'm mostly.
Okay.
Especially when I'm honey.
Okay.
Okay. Mostly in our part of the world, in Ghana, in Africa, mostly men are
dominant in the bedroom.
That I agree with her.
You agree with her? The men.
I agree with
Why
her.
is it that I have a different opinion on it? I think women are dominant because seriously, in Africa, seriously, looking at
sometimes
this
it's even
age,
hard for the man to even penetrate.
Thank you. Right now, looking, a woman can sit on you and be riding you, and when you know that you're coming, you see the man say, babe, like, I want to ejaculate. She has a way of making you hold that ejaculation.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
I want to know that way.
You want to know that way. Why do you? It's our technique. We don't ask you.
Yeah, that's our little secret. Our little secret.
No, you see,
our little secret. Seriously.
They say in the light we shall see the light. So you have that way. You have that way.
Okay.
Show us that light so that we shall also see the light.
No, we can't show you that. That is ours. That's our property. We prefer doing what keeping it.
So I say this is blackmail.
This is not blackmail. Okay. Would you sell hair? Would you sell all your plans? What would scientist style? He wants to, B. Foster. Who knows B. Foster?
I know B. Foster.
B. Foster. Nobody knows the remedy in preparing B. Foster till today. Nobody knows it. You might definitely sit down and come up with ideas to make a bread, but you can never do B. Foster. Sweetheart, I can't sell my new yam to you. I can't do that.
Okay, we call it trade secret.
That's what we call it.
So even know that.
All right, so going to Facebook, Charleston says, did my sister want to say, okay, I read that already. And as Ansu say, oh, I really missed the program. Very entertaining program. I don't want to miss live in Italy. Thank you for watching. Canada, yeah, says watching from with the flag, which you have made my night too. Oh, thank you so much. Call your boyfriend to watch it with you. And Theophilus says more skills. Oh, don't worry, AJ will do more skills for you guys. Okay, so moving.
Yeah.
Guys, I want to find out being dominant and submissive. Being submissive, let me use the word submissive so well. Jeffrey, being submissive, does it make you dumb to be submissive?
Well, that's, I read about this some time back. It's very risky. I mean, this dominant and submissive sexual behavior is very risky. Because there are some people who really like being submissive.
Yeah.
And I don't know, we've all watched this movie, 50 Shades
of
Grey. My favorite. I love it till today.
the lady, even without knowing it, was totally submissive.
Yeah.
And you see what happened.
She had no choice.
She had no choice.
Yeah.
And you see what happened when, well, for some few weeks and few months, the guy just left her on her own.
Yeah.
Like, it messed up a whole world. That's
just
how
left
bad.
you.
That's
And
how
then-
bad being submissive can be.
Okay.
And the guy himself is a perfect picture of how bad being dominant can be.
Okay.
You can become so heartless. I mean, you feel you have the world at your feet. You can do anything you want. And then the girl or the guy who been the submissive 1 year becomes so messed up. Without you,
That's true.
his world can't go around. Her world can't move around. They become overly selfish. That even if they see you talking with a business partner, even with your secretary, and your secretary is wearing a short skirt that day, you are in trouble.
You're in trouble.
One day.
Okay, so AJ, to you. So his question, I asked earlier, does being submissive, does it make you dumb?
I disagree with him in this in some aspect.
All right.
Being submissive doesn't make you dumb. Like he said, using the 50 Shades of Grey, with what we all know, with the guy had an upper hand over her. He was like, well,
Can I? It's not like I'm cutting. Can I also say that he had an upper hand over her because she had no idea what sex was because she hadn't yet lost her virginity.
She didn't know, yes.
Exactly.
But there are some people that really know what sex is all about, but they might not know
Out
some
of morals, or some
morals,
sort,
yes.
they
They might not
wouldn't go
really
into
know
it.
some.
Tell us, AJ.
No, she knew what sex was, but she had not experienced
Experienced
it.
Not
Yeah.
experienced it.
She hadn't
You see,
experienced
sometimes, sometimes
Hey.
you
AJ,
know what sex
since
is. So.
You
You know, sometimes
Yes, I want
you
to
meet
know.
someone who can bring out.
The beast in you.
Yes.
Unleash the dragon.
He will just.
Also, unleash the dragon. Okay, AJ, tell us. Unleash the dragon.
Yeah. See,
So tell us.
he will just do certain things to you that you will just be submissive.
Okay.
You will just surrender. And I surrender, hands up, and then you are just lying down there.
Especially when you know the right places to touch.
If you know
So even when,
sex,
even when her answer is no, no, no. For a
just
guy, it's
allow
only one
yourself.
place. For a guy, it's only one place.
Okay.
And that place is always protected, no matter what you do.
No matter what.
It's always protected.
Okay.
You can arouse it, but if it doesn't let it out, there's no going there. But for the lady, it's like
it's hidden. You
there are
need to
so many
find out.
places. Even though it's hidden, nobody me about sideways.
Wait to me, Abo.
Sideways.
I like this sideways thing.
Okay, so on Facebook, El Ray says, what is Kama Sutra? El Ray, Kama Sutra is a book. Can I say the word book? Let's say it's a culture on its own.
It's
where
a Bible, quote unquote.
Yes, let's say a sexual Bible where styles are being taught, and positions are being taught. No matter your weight, your age, you could get a style that matches for you, and probably for pregnant women,
It's changed your whole
positions
life.
that you could really do or practice that is okay for you.
It will change your life.
Yes, it will. It will teach you a whole different level on sex. So
Really?
It
yeah.
will change your life.
Yeah, it will. Jeffrey, I want to find out from you.
Yeah.
Before we go for a quick commercial break, before we come back, Jeffrey is going to answer this question for us. Jeffrey, I want to find out, does culture has an effect on this dominant and being submissive? So we are going to go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, Jeffrey is going to answer that question for us. Okay, we just came back from a commercial break, and if you just joined us, this is Pulse Ghana. Let's talk about sex, and we have two lovely guests in our midst, Jeffrey and AJ Palms. AJ Pounds, I know you know it. So I'm sure. So before we go in for a commercial break, Jeffrey, I asked you a question. Does culture has an effect on being dominant or submissive in our sexual life?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, in our part of the world, we have a formula for relationships. You meet somewhere, you have a discussion, then you meet at several other places, romantic enough. Then you propose, then you get married. Now, from the time when you meet to propose, I mean, that's a time frame where you actually have to know each other and then all that.
Yeah.
But you see, if you meet a girl in church, there are certain topics you would try as much as possible to stay clear of.
Why?
Now, if your woman is so religious, so biblical, now tell me, as a man, in what possible way would you raise up sexual positions using the Bible?
Listen,
okay.
If she's too religious, if she's too holy creepy, try as much as you can to touch her, almost every part. Explore. Try to explore
But
with
now
her.
she will see you as a devil coming
Not
to tempt
devil,
her
like
life.
she likes it. Who says, look, when a lady says stop it, she likes it.
This, like you've already experienced something like that, so please tell us your
No,
experience.
see, it's not about experiencing personally though, but I find myself in so many societies, and some of these societies, as religious as may be, I tend to observe human behavior.
Okay.
I mean, I grew up there observing people, observing a lot, so I know how people think through the way they behave.
Okay.
Now, the thing is, the culture, the way society, you know, Ghana itself is a free world, is a free society.
Yeah.
And the bad thing is, you might be in your house, but everyone on the on that street or in that area knows exactly what's going on.
Yeah, that's true.
So the way you behave around your boyfriend or your girlfriend before marriage, it speaks a lot about you and your family.
Okay.
So as much as possible, ladies try to stay clear of some issues.
Okay.
I think that's what has factored into ladies being mostly submissive in our part of the world.
Okay.
Then when you find yourself in marriage, now you have the license, the passport and the visa to do anything you
Everything.
want, anywhere.
Okay.
But you see, because you do not know the man, you don't know his sexual preferences, you've never experienced it
With him
before.
Okay.
You find yourself in a sticky situation.
All right.
Okay, let me continue.
Does he like blowjob?
Okay.
Has he ever experienced blowjob? Hey, do I even know how to give blowjob?
Okay.
Then you go back to the first question. What is blowjob? Then the day your husband says, today I want cowgirl, then you start thinking, is it some form of conduit for something? You don't know. You don't know because society has made you know, date in a shell.
Yeah.
You are dating a guy, but then you are not free. You can't discuss, and I mean, some guys
you don't know anything.
You don't know anything. And some guys too are weak. The moment you start talking sexual preferences with him, before you know, it's like, okay, do you want to try this? Do you want to try that? And you are not lucky, and you find yourself with a guy who just wants to enter your took room. After he gets that, I mean, he's gone. Then you tell me, so my friends were right.
This guy is a liar.
Right. Then the next guy who comes, who is actually the one, you are not expecting another person. He's the one who actually suffers.
AJ, from you, does our culture have an effect on our sexual life, being submissive or dominant?
My dear, it really does. But these days, some girls like me, we don't care about this culture thing. I won't marry a guy I have not seen his performance. No, I won't even go there.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, yes. Hey, when I go there and it's like this, many things.
So you like to practice before the main game?
Me worry you.
Not me worry you, myself. No.
I want to divorce.
I won't dare. Nay. I want to say nay.
Okay.
My sister.
Yeah.
Culture. It could be culture I go chop.
Hey.
What is A?
What is A? Okay, AJ, can we talk about
the culture? Really, it's bad though.
It's that bad.
It is so bad that you see. Yes, I know the Bible says fornication. This same Bible, satisfy your man. He says your breast to satisfy your man. It's in the Bible. Scripture, baby.
Mommy, scripture. I think this answers my first question.
This answers
What Bible verse will you use?
Okay, so AJ.
So my sister, this culture thing, yes, it's really it's bad. It tells you, you know, it prevents you from learning a lot of things. It prevents you from being adventurous.
Yeah.
But someone like me, girls of today,
Yeah.
my dear, so I get to know this guy sexually.
Sure.
Get to know who you're going to get married to. Marriage, I always said, is not palm wine.
True.
That you can just sip, and then if it's not tasty, you just spit it out. No. It's a lifetime journey. Listen, I would love to be single than to get married and then divorce. So I make sure I get to know if I know him that much, he can satisfy me really in bed. I'm cool with him. I can also make him happy. Then we can also talk about planning one or two things, because this sex thing binds you too. So this culture thing, yes, it really, really affects most of the women, because she feels, if I show him I can do this and that, he will say I'm spelt. I'm this.
But I don't know. The reason why most women don't give birth is because they don't do the right position.
What position? No, right position? No, left position? No. Enjoyment is key here.
It's key.
Let's enjoy
I mean,
ourselves.
like she said, if you know, let me be frank with you. Every guy, I mean, guys are just like bananas.
Why are you saying that? Why are you saying
From
that?
tomatoes to bananas.
Yes.
Not all bananas are kept.
Yes, true.
And
Some are
not
straight.
all that are kept in the same direction.
Yeah. I like this one. Okay.
These are some of the few things I learned from Kama Sutra. I mean, if you know your man, like, okay, my man is like, he's 6 inches long, kept to the left, kept to the right. You know the right position
to give to him.
To satisfy him. And you know the right position
this is a girl.
to get pregnant. If you want to get pregnant, you know that, okay, doggy style will do it. If you don't want to, cowgirl will do it.
This is a girl
I mean,
who sees sex as an abomination. Hey, don't do this. Don't do that.
But wait.
She's not going to measure dick 6 inches and 5 inches.
Okay, wait.
To know which style to whatever. Please.
But AJ, wait. Don't you think that of late in our churches, when a woman is going to get married or the guy is going to get married, they tell you to go to counseling. They teach you they teach sex styles.
It is necessary.
sure?
Yes,
but
seriously.
I don't know. I've never gone
No,
for
I'm being
counseling
serious,
before.
because my elder sister got married, and before she got married and during her counseling, they gave her Kama Sutra, a book that had 6 positions. Don't you think that now, with our new age and technology, is having a little effect on culture and our religion? Let me use, if I'm allowed to use that, it's having a little effect on it. What do you think?
Culture is supposed to be dynamic, not static.
Okay.
Exactly.
Culture is our way of life. Then we didn't know the internet.
Yeah.
Now we do, my dear. Sex and love making is a major thing in marriage. Out of 100, I'll give it 70%. So if you go in there and you tell me you are shy, you can't do this, you can't do that, me, I'm religious, my culture, my dear, some small girl will take your man.
Most married women don't know what to do on their first night.
That's true.
They don't
know what to do on their first night. And most married men don't even know how to approach the woman
so for the church
on her first night.
All right.
So for the church to give your sister that book, I saw you call Mom Kobe.
I'll tell you. Make a choice before the end of the show.
It is good.
Okay.
It is good for them too, because at that night after I do and they do us part, whatever, they aren't going to play there. They aren't going to call God, Jesus, come in between us. No. They are going to have sex.
Believe me, your husband is that good, she'll call God.
Call God say that at that moment.
I know that.
At that moment, my pastor will tell at that moment the good Lord is even pleased to see the two of you have fun. He will just go to you and say, "Oh boy, that's my boy. You need to show that woman I created you. I gave you that power, nigga.
In my own
image. You know."
Indeed, I made my son in my own image.
Yes. So that moment, you need to please God, though. That moment, please Him. Hey, in 3, was it dinner turning to 2? You need to. You're not going to. You're not going to pray. Hey, God, no tongues there.
She will speak in tongues, but it's a different tongue.
At that
It's
night.
a different one.
Okay, so I want to find out from you guys, Jeffrey, you in particular. Sometimes, aside saying that men are dominant in the bedroom, seriously speaking, being very, very, very serious, has attitude got to do with someone being dominant in the bedroom? Can I use the word arrogance? If I could say, if someone, sometimes it's perceived that if someone is arrogant, hey, sana, or you too no, yeah, or when me penache one
I have done that before.
that statement.
I have done. Mr. Akwe made in Makwejan.
Hey,
You too know about we. Oh, me clean Makwejan.
hey, AJ, wait.
So just for,
Yes.
I want to show
For
you.
sugar reasons.
Jeffrey, I want to find out from you. Can we say arrogance can give someone the confidence to become dominant in the bedroom?
It's funny. No.
What is no? I just told you an experience.
Have you ever seen a wild dog?
Yeah,
Have you ever seen a wild dog?
yeah.
Now, when you get a wild dog and
Yeah.
then you manage to tame that dog down, do you think that dog will look scary to you anymore?
No.
That is how it's like bullies.
Okay.
When a bully is bullying, I mean, 80% of the reason why a bully bullies you is because he likes you, but or she likes you, but he can't bring himself to say it.
Okay.
So when a woman is all pompous and all pompous, and then you just touch that nipple and just switch it,
Okay.
she will move from like this to. She will just.
Okay.
Especially when a guy proposes to a lady,
melt.
there was this fine girl in the hood, and every guy is like, "Hey, this girl, she day for more. Hey, this girl is this, she's that."
And
there's
she carries herself
in a
and
kind of way. You know, she's always snobby. She feels she's pretty, so you don't dare come close to her. And there's this guy in the hood, and some even bet.
That's goo. No? That
They'll
goo
go
in
like,
their
okay,
goo.
so let's bet. I'm gonna put her down, I guess. And then, for silly reasons,
What's your
he would just like
No,
try.
but it's not
AJ,
even about the
AJ is
shaggy
talking out,
reason.
I want to find out from you, AJ.
AJ has been there. She has been down that road.
Oh, down and up and curved and all the sizes.
Wait,
AJ,
man,
I want
see
to find
before.
out. I want to find out from you.
Wait till man will see before. Continue, my sister.
AJ, I want to find out from
See,
you.
I'll keep saying this in the light. Show me the light.
Okay, wait. Jeffrey,
Continue,
wait.
Coco.
AJ, are you dominant in the bedroom or you're submissive?
Both. It depends.
Okay.
It depends. Like I said, I could made in the Makwejan. That's I will be dominant.
You want
Okay.
to show him shaggy.
Show am levels.
Okay. Okay.
And then sometimes you are submissive. You know, it depends on when you love the guy. When you are kind of when you love the person, definitely you become sober and all sweet and all lovely and submissive.
Love is
Oh,
powerful.
Hey, AJ, the way we
Love is
oh, I
powerful.
love you. You know, he's gonna do justice to the body.
Okay.
He's gonna go down on you. He's gonna touch your J spot. He's
Yeah.
gonna do this to you. He's gonna do that to you, my dear. You will just be submissive. Your mouth will be pim. Coco, no talking. Pim.
Keep shut.
Just be there.
But it's true, when some ladies have sex, they don't really talk.
Okay.
As soon as you
Talk for
start
what?
hitting that place, they can't. I mean, they can't complete a full
No, do you know the reason why?
Okay.
Jeffrey, you know the reason why?
They can't complete a full sentence. Now, to me, if you can't complete a full sentence, how can you gather strength to
Jeffrey, let
put
me tell
the
you-
man
Jeffrey.
under your power?
Jeffrey, let me tell you the reason why.
He has you wrapped around his fingers.
Okay.
You can't even say, I am.
No.
You are stuck at
I want to tell Jeffrey. Coco, I want to tell Jeffrey the reason why most ladies at that point we can't talk. In your head, you're like, so this guy can do this to me and allow this nonsense, that one, to do this to
Are
me.
you seriously
wasting my
kidding me?
time, wasting my pussy.
No, hold on. Are you seriously kidding me? In
Yes,
that
so-
1 second,
My
instead of you to
brother, a
concentrate
lot
on what
goes
is
on
at
in your
hand,
mind.
A lot
you are
goes
reading
on.
history.
Let me tell you something, especially when the guy is hard on and he's put on the CD. That moment, the first time you guys are having that,
You go like.
hey, it will be me. You go like,
Now I'm seeing the light.
Now you're seeing the light.
I'm seeing the
The
light.
first where she's quiet and she's
Okay.
like, hey, it will be me. Second, after he enters and you like it, and I have this nonsense boy. Maybe someone
to waste my feelings.
To waste my feelings. And I allowed that one to oh God. Why you you are thinking?
No,
that moment you can't even do any sound though. So when he goes and then he touches you, that is where you can come out. Men understand us. We think
during that time.
Yes, so
hey, you know me during that time. I'm not ready to be thinking about something
you
else.
think
I'm concentrating on that.
Like
okay.
it's a flashback. It comes like quick.
Right.
You go like and I allowed this one. And I allowed that one. You know, that kind of thing.
The switch.
Yes.
Jeffrey, from you.
Funny enough, when a guy sees you in that position, I mean, me, when I see in that position, I'm a very curious person, and I'm very observant.
Okay.
So I see that if I see you start taking a day, I also sit down, and I look at it and I think what you were doing in the morning, jumping around like a rabbit. Now look at you. Now look at you. I mean, that is how dominant I can be.
Okay.
So whilst you are there thinking, oh, you then get a realization that he hasn't touched me yet.
Okay.
Then you come back and say, oh, Kofi Harding.
Especially when you really want him, and you can give it straight.
That is how
the
dominant.
guy.
That is how dominant
Dominant.
I can be.
Okay.
But some days,
That's bad.
I mean, to most guys, no, I mean, that is the point of being dominant.
Yeah.
But I mean, to most guys, I believe most of my friends too, we just fantasize about how a lady will submit to you. I mean, how submissive can you be to a lady?
Okay.
I have a friend, it's called Albert. I mean, this guy is freakish.
Wow.
He's that
Hi,
freaky.
Albert.
HJ is giving a high five. Albert, please come and carry your wife. Okay.
I mean, he's that freaky. We kind of look alike. So we're more like, let's say cousins lateral cousins, not by blood.
All right.
And Albert's idea, his first idea of being submitted by a lady is sit on my face.
You said sit on my face, and I
That
just
would be
remembered.
nice.
I mean, that's what he says. That's the first thing he says before anything follows.
Whoa.
That's how, I mean, I know a lot of guys, I don't know, you can ask your producer, but I can tell you, at least 60% of the guys in Ghana, look, we are tired of being dominant. For Val's Day, don't let your guy dominate.
Oh,
dominate him, please.
Please.
Okay, so wait,
There are so many guys out there. I mean, the guy has tried,
Okay.
he's tired, he's thought for weeks and weeks what to do for you on Val's Day. After taking you out, reward him by dominating him.
Hey, this is serious advice to the ladies. But wait, are you trying to say that it means that most of the time right now, women are not dominant? Back to our other question.
Yeah, I mean that's why most of my female friends, I don't see them to be dominant in any way.
Okay.
Even raising the topic of sex, they begin to squirm, as in
it is a culture thing.
Feel uncomfortable
we are going
about
to continue. If you just join us, this is Pulse Ghana. Let's talk about sex. Oh, please leave your comments. Tell us your thoughts. Call a friend to call a friend. We have two lovely guests here, and I am your host, Coco. We are going for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Calls, messages, ready me.
Okay, if we just came back again, I'm sorry. Let's talk about sex on Pulse Ghana. So before we go back to our guest, I want us to talk about our 3 tips. My 3 tips for you on dominance and being submissive. Our first one is know your partner's G-spot. Just as Jeffrey said earlier, please know your partner's G-spot. And I'm very, very keen on this, guys, because most of the time we always say that, okay, it's the woman that has the G-spot, it's the woman that has the G-spot. A man is supposed to know a woman's G-spot. Sweetheart, men also have G-spot.
Really?
Your man has a particular sexual position or certain parts of your body when you touch me. 1 minute of a pay.
Some men is
I'm being that honest with you.
Some men's nipples are very sensitive.
Yes, men also have G-spot. Sweetheart, take it upon yourself to know your man's G-spot and do it for him. Don't do it. What's starting? I know a G-spot because if you are bread. Don't do that. Get into the game a little. Don't be selfish. Get into the game a little. Be active. Then you find his G-spot. Sometimes you could see some both of you are tired, but you still want to get. You just give it to him for him to sometimes once in a while enjoy sex. Our second tip to you guys is say thank you after sex to your partner. I'm very keen on this. I do that every time. I have a friend that I remember once we were having this conversation last year and in school, and I was like, okay, so now let's do this. I was just thinking, how many women say thank you to their partners, their husbands, or their spouses? And most of the time, I find out that I'll say, "May come and say."
They don't even see the reason why. You don't even see the reason why they should say thank you.
I'm not saying this to only women. I'm saying it to both women and men. Saying thank you to your partner gives them the value that what they did,
you appreciate it. My dear, if you do that, the man will also say you are welcome or thank you too. It is beautiful.
Please, women, don't say it to only the man. The men also take it upon yourselves to say it to your partner. Tell them, thank you for making love to me. Thank you, I really
especially
enjoyed
when orgasm day now.
I get it.
After orgasm, baby.
Remember, AJ, I'll go back. But my third tip to you is eye contact during sex. I realized this a very long time ago, and I realized that women do not like that. I don't know whether they feel shy during intercourse with their partner. They can't keep contact. Sweetheart, when you keep eye contact with your partner, it gives you this extra emotion you never had before.
Let me tell you this. I like this eye contact thing. I was just looking straight into his eyes and I was like, he used to do certain things.
But it's so funny. It sounds funny in my head.
No.
I mean, you look at a guy. You look at a guy and you have this funny face. You're like, do me.
No. Especially when a guy is coming and, the guy will be like, and you look at his face and it's like what's that?
I look at you and what I do. No, seriously, I like the eye contact because when I look at you, I tend to feel you more. I don't know how to explain it.
I do same.
I feel you more when I keep eye contact with you, and especially when you look at him with the eye contact. The next thing he kisses you.
Yes,
he kisses you, and you get more intimate. I don't know how it happens.
And it's sweet. That moment
it comes with this magic. Guys, this is my tips to you. I hope you learn it and you practice it with your partner, your husband, your boyfriend. But please don't forget, be above 18 years to watch this and to practice this. I don't want any 16 years texting me later on to ask me any questions on this topic or the tips I gave, or else I'll come and whip you in your house. So so to you, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
But last but not the least, I want to ask. I asked you previously, has personal attitude got to do with sex and intimacy and whatever it is? And you gave a beautiful, beautiful idea. I'm going to ask you, what message do you have on dominance and being submissive to my viewers out there?
I mean, well, dominance and submissiveness, it's a really sticky ground.
Okay.
You have to be freaky for you to actually explore that limitless variation of being dominant or submissive. But you should do that carefully because it's all about your psychology.
Okay.
The more creative you are, the more you enjoy it.
All right.
But I mean, we all have our boundaries as well.
Yeah.
So about being dominant and then submissive, the norm is you should always have a safe word.
Yeah.
So whatever, fantasy your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your husband or wife is carrying out on you, you should let him know like there's a limit.
Yeah.
So as I say this word, you are beginning to reach that limit. Some people get turned on by being called dirty names.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you let them know that, okay, well, this is a safe word, pink flower, and he calls you all sort of dirty names, as soon as he mentions one name and say pink flower, they know that, no, okay, it's getting to me.
You. Now I'm feeling pain.
It's being personal.
Okay.
And some people love extreme pain. That's their own. No, not like
it's
spanking. No, not like spanking, like lashing.
No, yes.
You lash me, I get turned on.
Yes, turned on. It comes with this pleasure to them.
Yes, so you should have a boundary and let your partner also know that boundary.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Yes, you are a bully. During the daytime, you can bully me, but at night, you are my puppy.
Hey.
I can do anything I want with you at night. But even though you're my puppy, well, I want to know that there's a limit. I don't want to kill my puppy.
Okay. Okay.
So that tomorrow I'll also be bullied. I mean, that kind of
grounds.
So that understanding must be there, and then the understanding is basically on the boundary. You should know that, well, there's a boundary. You don't tie me up at 6 and then you come back at 8 in the night. I'm still tied up. No, it's too far.
AJ, what would be your words to our viewers on submissive and feminine?
Okay, today is, I think, 1st February, the month of love. My dear ladies, stop being submissive.
Hey.
Try to be dominant.
Okay.
Dominant. Try and take over the bedroom. Don't be shy.
You don't have to be on top of him.
He's seen you. He's seen everything. He's seen your from head to toe. So what are you shy of? Please try to say. Don't be lazy. Try exercise more. Try to satisfy the man. Get him gifts. Tell him thank you at the end of every round. Like everything.
Every round, please.
Every round.
This vows there's more than 26 rounds. So.
And demand
for, if you want it, especially the married women. I'm always on the married women because the rate at which marriages are breaking. It's serious.
It's serious, yeah.
Please, you were sweet when he got married to you.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Continue. Do your best. Try to satisfy him. Do your best. If unless he's a Casanova, unless he just wants to, he just needs variety. But your man should not leave you for another girl because you can't satisfy him in bed. Hell no. Try.
It's a battle. The only way you can win is by dominating.
Yes. Make the pussy sweet and juicy. Keep it clean. Look beautiful. Smell good. Show me all over.
Keep it tight.
Keep it tight and then
very important.
Exercise the place. The pussy should be nice. The man should go like, you see, when he's got a tough day, he should remember, oh, AJ's pussy is let me just call him. So, at the mention of your pussy,
all hell comes.
Thank you.
I get it. Okay, guys, so my message to you on being submissive and dominant today is very simple. Immediately we talk about being dominant, the first thing that comes into people is, okay, she has to get on top of him. You can be on top of your game without you riding your man. It can be cowgirl, reverse cowgirl, whatever it is. So far as whether he's standing behind you, whatever it is, you can still take over his penis without him even doing shit. He can be standing behind you like what we discussed today, the wheelbarrow. He can still be behind you and you could still bow and you could still wind your waist and twerk on his penis. There is no need for you to always be on top of him. That's not how it's done, sweetheart. It doesn't have to. It really
the
gets to me.
It's for the man.
It's
whining.
Just do it. Sometimes I just stand at home and I do nothing. I stand in front of the mirror and I'm just
whine, exercise.
Not for no reason. I'm just doing it to become perfect. So when I get there, I know exactly what to say. And please, don't. I'm not killing anybody's son. I hate this thing when people I kill anyone's son. I don't kill anyone's son. And guys, don't forget, being dominant and submissive doesn't mean I was sort of prepare boss. Sweetheart, it's a sex between you and someone you claim you are in love with. So take your time. Sometimes it's vice versa. You want to be dominant, you get there and you realize that the places he's touching has made you submissive. Just let him take over your body. Allow him, give him the opportunity to rule your body. Sometimes you should also allow him to be submissive so that you could also take over his body. Don't forget what I said. Just keep it in your head. This Let's Talk About Sex on Pulse Ghana. And my name is Coco and our lovely guest AJ and Jeffrey. I want to say thank you.
AJ Pounds.
AJ Pounds.
Funny enough, we have both names, understand?
Yes, AJ Pounds.
Jeffrey Amma, so Amma is my surname, so it's still AJ.
AJ and AJ Pounds. Thank you guys so much.
$AJ, AJ Pounds.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming on the show. My name is Coco. See you same time next week. Thank you for watching. And don't forget, enjoy your sex life.